And it looks like we're here. Hello.
Hello,
Hello
everyone.
everyone. Welcome
Welcome
to
to.
the Stout versus MSOE game. I am I'm Spicy, one of your casters for this afternoon.
I am Bucket, the second caster for this afternoon. We'll be casting over the losers quarterfinals game with UW-STOUT versus MSOE.
Indeed, indeed. It is definitely going to be one exciting game, I'll tell you that much. Very close competition this time around.
Definitely getting to the end of the playoffs right now. So, in theory, the best of the best are starting to shine through. So,
Of
hopefully, we're
course.
seeing some very exciting matches coming from both sides this
Some
afternoon.
exciting plays, some exciting matches. Just have to stay tuned to find out.
Definitely. So as we can see here, Stout roster lining up: Master Bubble, Odin, Spinal, Krillip, Stealthy Sock, Ganish, Cloud, Killjoy, Thespia, and Joker.
The very well-rounded team there, and for MSOE we got Rattler, Allen, our very own Bucket here, Knave, Corgi, Hollow Fungus, Aiden Hollick, and Shattered Axe. Very good names, I have to say. Very good gamer tags right there.
Very solid gamer tags teams. Now, what do you expect we'll see the run out from Stout this evening? Because I think I know what MSU is going to run out on.
I think Stout's gonna do the tried and true brawl to start, especially with some of these map choices that are coming out. I think the tried and true brawl will see a lot of play today.
I definitely
Something
agree.
something around like Ram. Maybe we'll see a little bit of Rhine. One can only hope.
One can only hope. Yes, definitely. I think MSU will take that challenge up with a brawl mirror always, as we all love to see the brawl matchup
Yeah,
coming around. As we go to our map pools for this afternoon, we'll be starting, of
yeah,
course, in the lovely control point of Busan, which I don't believe is a very brawl-friendly map, but we'll see how both teams make it out.
yeah. Busan. I usually see brawl and dive on this map.
I think it's very map dependent on which one
Yeah,
you choose, unfortunately. But then Escort, we have Watchpoint Gibraltar, Circuit Royale, Route 66, and Rialto. Flashpoint,
yeah.
we've got the common tried and true New Junk City and Saravasa.
So
Push,
only Suravasa there.
essentially yes. Push the same three maps. Most likely we're going to see go to Queen Street. And if we take it all the way to map 5, we've got Midtown, Eichenwald, Kings Row, and Numbani.
What's
Now that
your
could be a
favorite
toss.
map here, Bucket?
The favorite map out of all of these?
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm kind of an underdog. I like New Junk City, to be honest with you. I
Mm.
like the aspect of running around an entire map,
Bold
especially in the
choice, bold
wasteland.
choice. I like the tried and true King's Row for me. That's
Tried and true Kings Road, and you can't go
yep.
wrong with Kings Row. I hope we get to see a Kings Row pick, because that would
King's
just be
Row is
exciting.
just peak map design right there.
That best map, Aaron Keller really pulled out his all with that map design.
You really did. It allows so much comp variety, so much hero variety, and even like
Definitely,
Busan. It's a very versatile map, if not a little restricting in some variants, but
absolutely. You can definitely pull off some sort of comps with it. So I'm excited to see what we see each team cook up here for Busan as we get ready
yeah.
to go in.
Indeed, indeed. Do you have a favorite variant of Busan?
Favorite, like as in the map,
Yeah,
or this time
yeah.
of
Whether
day?
it's whether like which map on Busan?
Which map? Oh, so many. Probably the Mecha base is my most favorite one that I
Yeah,
would if I had to
that's a
choose to play
classic.
on. That and the
That is
drum.
a
I think those
classic.
two are very solid picks.
Yep. Yeah, I'd have to agree with you right there. Those are some of the best ones.
So here, we're loaded in right now. As we see here, MSOE and Stout both going on the Arissa comp right now. A very commonplace thing, as Arissa seems to be
Yeah.
a definitely meta-dominating character as of right now.
Oh yeah. All the self-sustaining tanks just running the floor with everything else.
Definitely. Orisa definitely being the top of that board right now as we are going in
Just
right now. MSOE
the iron
is running
wall.
Venture right now though. Stout running the Sojourn Tracer comp. MSOE
Interesting
filling
choice
in
with the Sojourn, with the Venture there. We'll
definitely
see
new
how it plays
characters.
out in the end.
See how it helps with or against the comp right now. Doing the drum map right now. Both
It
teams
looks like it's
fighting
just
over the side point right now.
yeah, just a poke battle between the Orisas at the moment.
At the
Tracer
moment,
going
Spinal
on the wide flank.
definitely going wide flank, looking for a pick here on MSOE. As you see here, Stout will take first control of the point.
Yeah, Stout with the first early pick on MSOE's Sojourn.
Definitely. Nave falling early. As you see here, MSOE backing up to regroup. Stealthy Shock here looking for a good flank right now. Rattler is able to push Master Bubbles out.
The Orisa's still battling it out. Neither
Definitely.
one of them seeming
MSOE
to
is
be
looking
able
for
to fold.
engaging right now on point. Venture going in back. Onto the
Stout
support
losing
line,
their
backing
Tracer.
away. Master Bubbles
MSOE
going down,
gets
though.
the
MSOE will
gate.
flip the point right now.
Gets gate immediately.
Definitely exciting. MSOE taking the point. Stout 30% right now. Definitely. So coming up here, MSOE's built a couple ults pretty fast right now. We got Terra Surge and Rush on standby. Stout coming in with Beat and Rush.
Yeah, those are some of the fastest ults I've ever seen build.
Definitely, there are some Orisa ult definitely builds close as both rushes come out right now. Rattler going down, getting back up.
MSOE popping the Terra Surge.
Terra Surge pop by Stout as we see here. Rattler falls down, and Aiden Hulk is taken out. You see here, MSOE just stalling out the point right now.
Flip control here.
Stalling out the point. MSOE up at 40% right now.
Stout taking control of point though. Having enough space to build some control here.
They definitely 3 ults coming out from Stout right now. MSOE up to 3 as well. Let's see here how that will affect the next fight. See MSOE looking for an engage right now. They're gonna rush down the center. Of Spinal looking for a very sneaky spot right now. Nave goes down early.
Coming out on Stout. Looking to find any picks from on MSOE here. Unable to find any.
Seem to find any as MSOE is able to back out. Rattler goes down, unfortunately.
That could make or break it with this push here.
Definitely Stout at 70% right now. Spinal being a real pain in the back right now, though. Definitely something to look out for if you're MSOE.
Ooh, the recall getting back to full health.
Corgi able to make it out.
MSOE
wrapping around again.
almost coming on.
Almost able to pick off Shattered Axe right there.
MSOE's close to all 5 ults.
Definitely.
Out.
Oh, Spinal and
Excavation comes out. Surge is also out of here.
Master Bubbles falls as well.
MSOE,
MSOE will take the point, only using 2 ults there for that fight. So holding on
very
to
efficient,
overclock and
very
right
efficient.
Now. Definitely, Stout themselves are calling up to 2 ults. Rush and Terra Surge should be coming out soon. Yeah, and I'm guessing Spinal is going to farm an easy pulse.
Oh. Snap a finger just like that.
Exactly.
We will see
right now
what both teams can do with
Spinal
these ults
is peeking
here.
Around right now, looking for an engage right now. As you see here, just kind of neutral fighting right now. MSOE kind of pushing Stout back, hoping they can get up.
See, heavy damage on
dangerously low over there. As you see here, Rush engaging
Killjoy
right
using gate here.
And beat and overclock. MSOE is putting everything. This might be last fight right now.
MSOE looking to just whittle down this Orisa. They find Orisa.
It's not Rattler's free to engage, but Nade goes down from Spinal. Tracer is free to remain on point. Corgi takes down Stealthy Shock. Pulse Bomb comes out, gets no one. Let's see here. Stout is starting to capture the point right now.
Stout's currently down on this fight.
Right
we'll see if they can. Turn it around.
MSOE. Both supports
down.
Shattered Axe falls to Spinal though, as you see right now. The ball coming out. Tracer's still alive on point.
Stout with the ball pick just to make it back to point, just to keep overtime alive. We'll see if this can.
Absolutely, but Master Bubbles is dangerously low right now and gets wiped down by Corgi. Rattler finishing up the rest. As Tectonic Shock coming out.
There is
MSOE
round
taking
1.
Map 1. So MSOE taking round 1 right there.
What a
An
quick
exciting
game.
match right there. That was a
Yeah.
good flip by MSOE, and they were able to really hold on with their ults.
Yeah, that was a very deciding fight there. It was very exciting, very good picks there.
Definitely well executed by both sides the entire fight right there.
Indeed, indeed. MSOE looking to keep the venture pick. It seems to be working for them.
Definitely, but it seems Stout is now swapping over to more of a dive comp right now on
Oh
this
yeah.
sort of map.
Yep. Tracer Sombra, Winston,
We'll see how
the
MSOE
pinnacle
fares
dive
against it, though.
characters.
Guess we will see how this pans out for MSOE going into the next fight.
Spinal hacking the main mega of
hacking the
point
mega, but
here.
MSOE taking the left side around to engage on point. Looks like Spinal is looking for a hack right now. It's like they are doing hacking Aiden Hulk. Gets no one though as Suzu comes out and cleanses. Master Bubbles dangerously low up top. Gets taken down by Corgi early on. See here now, MSOE is free to now engage on their entire backline now that Master Bubbles is down. See here,
almost finds Tracer.
Almost down. Corgi, it's unfortunately hacked and virused by Spinal right now.
Yeah.
But MSOE will take first control
is,
point.
That virus is nasty.
Definitely an unfortunate hit. And see your Spinal is now looking again. As MSOE is just poking at Stout right now, waiting for them to engage. See your Master Bubbles diving in on top. Bubble coming down, getting speared out as the bubble falls quickly. MSOE really taking a nice confined space right now, not to give Stout the opportunity to dive on them. But unfortunately, Aiden Holt goes down early from Killjoy's.
Master Bubble dangerously low once
Stealthy
again.
Shot gets down. Knave getting a nice execution on it. Master Bubble's cleaning up on Shattered Axe right now. Knave quickly falling down as well. Brandon coming back, Corgi coming back, unable to get a kill. As you see here, Rattler and Aiden Hulk
This
are
might
the
be
last
Stout's time to
point.
just flip point here.
Definitely, Rattler able to get a pick though at the very end though.
Finding Rattler, Lucio also falling. Stout is now in control of point.
MSOE resetting. MSOE at 46% on point as Stout takes over right now. So you'll see what will happen.
So MSOE sitting on Terra Surge, almost coming up to Excavation.
Almost coming up on 4 ults right now. Stout is looking to be in the same boat, coming up on EMP as well as Primal and Rush. Let's see, yep, Pulse Bomb about to come online as well, as
Primal's
MSOE is quickly going to take a point.
Pulse Bomb's up. Pulse Bomb goes out, finds Knave.
Shot now in the backline, Aiden Hulk engaging.
Shattered Axe Gate coming out.
Unfortunately, Corgi gets primaled off the map by Master Bubbles. Unfortunate.
Unable to burrow into the ground in time.
Yeah, that is just unfortunate. Stout will be holding firm on this point right now as MSOE is looking for re-engage.
Look to be 3 ults on Stout's side. MSOE making the Moira swap off of Kiri.
Moira Cassidy swap right now. So we'll see how that will affect them right now as the Summer in the middle. EMP comes out.
Big EMP out.
Gets a pick. Gets 3 off that.
What a big EMP.
I don't know. I don't think the beat was a very necessary thing, but who knows?
That used the rest of their ults there, but they still held it.
They definitely did.
Coming up on last fight territory for Stout here.
Definitely. Let's see if MSOE is able to retake point as they have coming up on 2 ults right now, Overclock and Beat right now. So they're in a pretty good spot right now to maybe flip the fight. Beat coming out.
There goes Beat.
The
Overclock also coming out. Finds Lucio.
Vanish comes down. And right now, Knave is sitting on point. Master Bubbles sitting on right now.
Looks like MSOE might be able to turn this around.
They might or might not. It's definitely Rattler now on point as MSOE flips the point as right now. MSOE in control, 50%. Stout, 96. I think a very, very impressive overclock from Knave, getting an early pick on Ganners.
Yeah.
Definitely slowing down Stout's ability to recap point or retouch point from MSOE.
MSOE coming up on Terra Surge here. Stout coming up on Gate and Primal here.
Definitely we're seeing here. Pulse Bomb coming out. It's not going to connect with anyone, but right now, Shock in the backline now, very low.
MSOE
comes out.
Using Surge right away.
Master Bubbles looking for a pick. MSOE now on the Sombra as well. Stealthy Shock gets a good early pick on Shattered Axe.
Master Bubble using Primal just to stay alive, hoping find Lucio here.
But it will. Stout will clean up on MSOE as Stout puts
And
the point in overtime. Looks like it's going second map to Stout.
Yep, looks like we're going into the third and final map here.
Mecha base. Definitely MSOE kind of struggling against the dive comp.
Oh yeah,
as we saw
for sure. The dive comp just punching a hole through the brawl defenses.
Definitely, it's not an easy thing for them to do, especially with the Winston. But now Stout is swapping back on to the Orisa brawl comp. MSOE going with the tried and true round 1 brawl as well.
Yeah, yep. Stealthy Shock going the Symmetra pick.
Spinal on May themselves.
Very interesting Symmetra pick. I never even thought about Symmetra on this map.
Orisa. Obviously, shield for first point. They might just be TPing out. Yep, they are going on the Reaper. A very strong
going for the Reaper
into the Orisa brawl. You see here both teams fighting at each other in the upper rampart right now. Controlling of high ground definitely gives you an early lead on in the game.
Oh, for sure.
Corgi looking
Venture
for a nice dive
looking to get behind here.
Definitely looking for a nice dive on their Moira and Lucio, who are very low right now.
Might find Moira here.
Knave finishing up on Killjoy from Brandon.
Escaping in the nick of time.
MSOE has the first pick advantage right now. Let's see if they can take advantage of it as they try to. Shock is dangerously low right now as he is fighting for his life. Rattler also low. Aiden goes down early. MSOE takes this opportunity to start capping point right now as they quickly fall off and go to reset.
Stout will
have first control right now.
MSOE looking pretty well rounded in terms of ults. Pretty close to all of them.
Looks like they're Brandon right now using this opportunity to get in their backline right now as they go to beat MSOE head on.
Stout gets Surge up but falls.
Goes down early as well as Spinal. Yep, Corgi finishing off Stealthy Shock as well. Cole Lessons coming out from Stout as they try to keep anyone alive. Killjoy falls as well. Ganish, last one alive. MSOE is going to now take point.
MSOE almost has
about 5
ults
right now. Definitely Terror Surgeon beat coming online very soon. Stout using Coalescence a little late there. It's probably going to hinder them in the long game, but Shatter X falls early. Right now, yep. Tectonic Shock coming out.
Excavation comes out.
Heat coming out from Stout right now. MSOE is now having to back off. They are down their main support right now. Here, Stout is able to recontest, committing beat, and now Terror
there goes Gate. MSOE Gate coming out.
Ganish
coming out. Down this
Overclock coming on. Overclock getting at least 2 right now. Overclock getting 3. As right now, MSOE is now taking control of point.
Tearing through Stout here.
Definitely Knave with a solid overclock right now. MSOE retaking the point right now. Still holding on to 2 ults as Stout is coming up on both DPS ults. Rattler looking for an early pick right now. Getting speared in the process. As MSOE is looking to hold this hallway. See here. Spinal making an approach, wondering if he's going to Blizzard right out front. He is. Blizzard coming out right now.
Coming out. There goes Beat.
There goes
in response.
Saving Aiden Hulk right now.
What a save! What a save
Rattler
by that Suzu there.
Coming out from Rattler.
Not able to find anyone. Right Stealthy Shock finding Corgi. Rattler finding Stealthy Shock.
Almost finding Rattler. Almost able to take out Lucio. Orisa getting pushed back into MSOE territory. Unfortunately,
big wall coming out. Big wall coming up by Spinal there.
Stout will be able to retake point right now.
Stout still sitting on Blossom here. Almost coming up to beat.
Sitting on Blossom. MSOE coming up on Tectonic Shock again, as well as Rush. So let's see how they're going to engage this fight. See, Master Bubbles pushing Knave back to spawn, getting a really early pick on him.
Wow.
But MSOE rotated the point during that time. And Spinal getting kind of comboed on right now by Corgi. They're still going. Tectonic Shock coming out, finding the Moira, finding the Lucio as well. MSOE able to really hold down this point right now.
And Corgi on Venture is just absolutely deadly.
And absolutely dominating performance right now from Corgi. Our Tectonic Shock finding two very vital picks that help MSOE keep control of this point as Stout is coming back. As we are approaching last fight territory right now, MSOE coming up on 2 ults. Stout at least coming up on 2 as well.
Here
Rush coming
comes
out from
Gate by
MSOE.
MSOE here.
Rush coming out
See
from
if they can make any
MSOE.
use of it.
Looking for a pick right now as they're going to re-engage. Terror Surge coming out
Stout
from
Surge
Stout.
coming out here. Beat
But,
coming out by Stout
a
as well.
clutch cleanse right now, as well as Shattered Axe is able to teleport away, keep himself safe. As MSOE is now rotating back to point. Rattler falls
Rattler
early.
falls. Stealthy Shock
Falls early.
almost falling to
Coalescence coming
Venture
out from
here.
Killjoy as well. As now MSOE is going to look for the last final touch of the round. A good stagger right now on Shattered Axe as well.
Great flip by Stout here.
Definitely,
See if MSOE has the
unfortunate.
speed and timing to make it back to touch here.
They're definitely going to have to try something right now. Stout is sitting on at least Blizzard right now, which will slow any progress from MSOE to touch
MSOE
point.
sitting on
Able to
overclock
touch
here, and we
point
know
though right
Nave
now.
is deadly with this overclock.
Tectonic Shock is coming out overclock as well. Looking for a pick on anyone, but they are
But the
unfortunately
Blizzard
unable
is
to touch.
Blizzard keeps them away from point, and Stout takes first map. What a back and forth game.
Definitely very exciting game from both sides. Both teams are playing this very well. So you play the game coming from Corgi right now. A very solid performance on the Venture. As you can see, he was really able to just kind of sit in Stout's backline and just get big picks. Like able to find Killjoy or Ganish half the time and just take him out for the fight.
Wow, what a very exciting game. Just back and forth, good plays on both sides.
Definitely an exciting performance. Both teams definitely showing why they still deserve to be within this tournament right now.
Indeed, indeed.
Heading on over, I believe we're going to Escort right now, if I remember my map pool correctly. So I wonder,
That sounds right.
curiously, to see what is MSOE gonna pick. I assume they're gonna pick a more brawl-oriented map than try and go against Dive again.
I could also see them picking something like Circuit Royale for the poke.
Maybe, but I think that Stout might be able to outdive them as we're going on Rialto. A very solid choice for hunkering down in Brawl or able to get out with some dive into the later parts of the map.
We'll see if any pesky Lucios will find some environmental kills on that bridge right at the start of the map.
Spear off that too, you know?
Yeah. Man, this is my favorite map to play Lucio on and just be a menace.
Being a menace on first point and then just being all right on the next two.
Yeah.
What more could you ask for after a character?
Indeed, indeed. Well, we will see what each team chooses. I can imagine some pretty similar choices from the first map here.
I can imagine we're going to see the same Orisa comp coming out. Maybe DPS will probably swap up on this map, but I imagine we're going to see another Orisa mirror or Stout is going back onto the Winston dive on Rialto.
We can only see. We can only hope.
I can only hope to see more Orisa this game.
Yeah, yippee, more Orisa.
If you know, both teams are very solid performance as of right now.
For sure. For sure.
I mean, right now, as predicted, we are running the mirrored Orisa, but with the difference of supports right now. Stout running on the Tracer Ashe, MSOE on the Soldier Sojourn.
Stout definitely looking to be more of a poke type comp here.
Absolutely on the defending side, I bet they're going to try and hold that high ground as best they can, poking out MSOE from approaching.
Spinal showing us some sick dance moves right there.
Some sick dance moves coming out from Spinal as we're getting into the round right now. So we will see here what MSOE has in store for us.
Stout holding the corner, holding around
Rattler
the corner.
Almost getting speared off the map in the first second. Corgi making sure to check his size, make sure there's no
getting a big dynamite.
Big dynamite forcing cleanse out right now.
Soldier looking to flank behind.
Definitely looking for the flank behind. Master Bubbles there to catch him, but missing the spear on Corgi.
Get about half, no armor left.
No armor left. Corgi still walking back to just take that aggressive angle on Stout right now. Spinal looking to engage right now. Master Rebels sitting on the corner right now, waiting. Killjoy getting the first kill on Knave. Fortunate loss, as MSOE is looking like they're back up right now, and just wait for their DPS to spawn back. As Corgi looks for the high ground, gets
Oh,
speared
Corgi getting
off.
speared off the
Big
map.
spear
What a
from Master
snipe.
Bubbles.
What a snipe by Master Bubbles here.
Definitely, so your stealthy
I often
shot
forget that
big
River
dynamite coming
exists back over there.
out. Oh, I forget. Yep, the back part. Nate looking for an engage right now. Just stealthy shot, getting a big pick right now on the Lucio.
This Stout's poke comp really proven
Really
to be
is really
impenetrable right now.
A detriment to MSOE right now, as they're really able just to kind of like keep them back in their spawn territory and not let them wrap this corner. So here, Stout is coming up
making the
on
Reaper
4
swap
ults
here.
right now. Definitely, Stout
Looking
coming up
to-
on 4 ults right now.
Looking to maybe burst down this Orisa
See
here.
there, MSOE going to reclaim the high ground from Stout right now, as they are forcing them off. Rattler really going for the engage right now.
Stout
able to find his way out. Bob coming in.
Stout pulling out 3 ults here.
Definitely throwing out 3 ults to try and contest MSOE's engagement. Terror Surge as well coming out right now.
All,
B coming out from
all
MSOE.
4 outs.
All 4 out. Final gets a pick on Corgi right now. Master Bubbles dangerously low right now. Terror Surge from MSOE coming out as well. Unfortunately, Master Bubbles is in a pretty tough spot right now as
Master
he
Bubbles
falls.
falling.
Definitely an unfortunate spot to get trapped into, as Rattler's
Stout
also dangerously low right now.
Just sitting on beat right now.
Down there, Rattler looking to get on full health right now. As they're now, yep, Rattler looking to engage right now as MSOE is pushing Stout back to their spawn right now. As Stout is saving
looking
beat
for the
right
chance to reset.
Let's see here, MSOE coming up on 2 ults right now. Pfizer and Blossom are coming soon. As is here, beat to engage from Stout right now. Because they're looking to
Corgi almost
Corgi
falling, but gets healed.
now.
Knave falling to Master Bubble.
Master Bubbles,
The visor coming out.
Visor coming out right now, getting Spinal right now.
Spinal.
Very good value. As right now, seeing here.
MSOE
Unfortunately,
on,
Shock is able to
2
clean
ults.
up on the rest of MSOE right now. As MSOE is looking, the final minute of the match, MSOE is looking for a good engage, a good stagger there by Stout. So yeah, coming down to like the final fight right now. Coming down to the final fight, Stout coming up on 3 ults, MSOE sitting on 2, coming up on Terror Surge once more. Waiting here for MSOE to engage.
Corgi
Brandon
looking
to take the high
just
ground. Unfortunately, getting dynamited.
lock down this high ground here.
See here, Bob coming online right now. Final 20 seconds of the fight. MSOE engaging with. Oh, unfortunately, Nate goes down.
Both gates coming out here.
Both gates coming
Bob
out.
also out in the field.
Quickly. So yeah, MSOE right now is struggling to get through.
Might hold this.
Stout able to hold all the way up to not letting them cap even first point right now.
What a iron wall that Stout has become with this Orisa poke comp here.
Definitely, it limited MSOE's ability to really do anything, as they had a pretty nasty hold on the high grounds, making movement pretty impossible for MSOE.
Yeah. There's nothing beating that high ground here on Rialto.
Stealthy Shock, though, really coming out on the Ashe there, really shutting down any efforts MSOE has to engage. Big dynamites, slowing down their progress, or that be just cleaning up the back end of the fight.
We'll see what MSOE has to respond to that on defense. Definitely here.
Seeing what defense comp looks like they're rolling out on the Torbjorn Reaper, sticking with the same DPS and same support and tank. And Stout looking like they're running on the same poke comp for offense.
Yeah, that Ashe proved to be indispensable on defense. You can only imagine what it might do to them with offense.
Definitely, as
MSOE
they can get early high ground control.
MSOE looking to just get little pokey damage with that Torb turret. It's going to be
definitely. It's going to be
if Stout can't deal with that turret, it is going to prove to be lethal.
It'll prove to be a detriment, definitely, to Spinal, as looking for backline picks will become that much more difficult with Torb turret spamming your face. So Stout's going on. Spinal definitely is going on the flank right now, looking for a pick. Get it, Corgi with an
Ooh.
early pick right now on the Tracer.
Wow.
Rattler looking for a
Rattler
spear
looking
right
to
now
maybe
off the map.
spear.
Unable to find
Misses the
anyone right
spear.
now as they're engaging on the corner. Definitely,
Rattler
Rattler
playing
kind of
real
getting
aggressive
pushed
here.
back right now. It seems like Master Bubbles is using all of his cooldowns right now. The turret goes down as Shock is keeping a pretty hefty hold on the corner now from MSOE. Right now, oh, Stealthy Shock
Ooh.
getting dangerously low there. As the
Look at
Pharah pick
the
coming out
Lucio's
from
right
Stout
next
right
to them.
now. Turret coming down
Stealthy Shock
fast.
finding the core, the turret.
Definitely,
Both
MSOE
both
holding the
Orisas just
hard
duking
corner
it
right
out
now.
here.
Trying to keep Corgi alive as his Spinal on the far is laying some waste to him. Right now, turret comes down again. Corgi looking for a nice spam pick up there. Really making it hard for Stout to use that high ground.
MSOE and Stout both have gate. Both of them coming out.
Gate
See
coming
what
out
they can
pretty
do
fast
here.
right now. Terror Surge coming out from Stout as well. Getting two.
Finding Lucio.
Finding two. And
Looks like Stout might just clean up MSOE here and take
definitely
the point here.
might take the game right now. As we're seeing MSOE is going to have to struggle to get right back onto point. Master Roll is going to use the front hold.
Trying to knock that Reaper off the map here.
Definitely the barrage. Not able to get
Reaper
in.
unable to get to the
Unable
touch.
and Stout will take the second map then. 2-0
What a
Stout.
Stout just that impenetrable defense here.
Definitely.
Orisa with the play of the game here.
Definitely a
Master
big
Bubble
Terror
just
Surge coming out from Master Bubbles there.
Just
Definitely.
controlling the field with that Terra Surge.
Let's see here. We are going to head off back to a 3-minute break right after this.
Yep.
Definitely a
We'll be
controlling
right
map
back.
for both DPS.
I'll make you see that it's
All right, welcome back, everyone, as we're continuing UW-STOUT versus MSOE right now. STOUT coming off to a very commanding lead right now, holding 2 maps over MSOE as we're heading into Flashpoint right now, which may or may not be MSOE's final map for Battle for Wisconsin. And the pick is
And as
in. It's
always,
Suravasa, a
Suravasa,
classic pick for
the
2
the tried and
brawling
true.
teams.
Yeah, and we expecting to see more Orisa out of here.
Definitely right now, as MSV right now is looking to hold on to stay within the competition right now. Seeing here, Stout is able to clean sweep them out.
Stout just being that impenetrable wall that that seems to be just MSOE's downfall right now. Not able to really make a hole in it.
Definitely MSV gonna have to tighten their bootstraps and really just kind of kick it through the trenches right now, as they are going to go into Surabasa.
This map I feel has some of the most variance when it comes to DPS choices. What do you think?
Definitely with the difference in kind of the way you can play it, you can definitely play with a variety of brawl style DPSs. As we are going into the map right now, seeing here MSV coming out on the typical rush brawl down right now with the May Reaper and Moira, as Stout is looking to be running on, I don't know if this is true. Okay, good. No Life Weaver coming out, running on the classic that they've been running for the entire game.
Yeah, the go-to rush comp, I like to call it, the brawl uniform of
Definitely.
Lucio Kiri.
So here, Stout taking early lead
Stout
of the
going inside
right
right away.
MSV taking on the back.
Big wall on the Orisa here.
Falling off the Orisa. Are they able to get the big? Master Bubbles being dangerously low right now. Cleanse coming out right now. Aiden Hulk goes down first, but Master Bubbles will fall. Will that be the bigger pick right now from MSOE?
Stout being able to dive right back onto point here.
Definitely, but MSOE taking a quick regrab right now, point right now, as Ganish falls down. Killjoy and Sokka are able to get out. Definitely a big wall coming out from Brandon there, Corgi right there, really keeping Stout away from touching the point.
Looks like Stout and MSOE just battling for the outside right now.
Definitely almost another big wall coming out from Corgi right now, as Sokka is able to get on a point, almost getting killed because of it. As you're seeing here, yes, Rattler coming in, getting 2 picks with the help, the assist of Coalescence from
also falling. Master Bubble falling. 3 picks on Stout right now.
3 picks,
4.
4 picks on Stout right now. Spinal finally goes down. MSV is taking a clean control right now of first point right now.
So we after that break just had to mentally reset and just
definitely
become the iron wall that they were fighting on.
They just had to forget the past. It's all about right now, and boy, are we seeing them just kind of really dominating through Stout's attack right now.
Laughing in the face of Stout's momentum.
Definitely, as Terror Surge coming out. Terror Surge from both Orisas coming out right now. So here, Master Bubble's being dangerously low. Cleanse coming out though, and Master Bubble's unable to stay alive.
Stealthy Shock finding 2.
3 right now. Ganish falling up on a very low Corgi.
So Moira almost falling. Rattler falling as well.
Rattler falling
Stout
down.
is able to flip point here.
Stout is definitely able to flip point right now. MSOE is gonna need to retouch right now.
What a push by Stout there.
They definitely committed many ults for that fight, but it did eventually work out for their favor, as they're now sitting on beat. MSOE holding on to Blossom and coming up on their beat, and soon to be another Coalescence, which would mark, I believe, either the second or the third Coalescence from Shattered Axis game. Big wall coming down.
Big wall.
Master Bubbles gets melted.
There goes beat.
Beat from both sides right now, as Blossom
out, not able
seem
to
to
find
get anyone. Spinal very low, going into recall. Coming out, Sock
Sock
able to
finding
get a
Moira.
pick on Shattered, as MSOE is looking to recontest. Big pick on Spinal right there from Nave, as MSOE is looking to hold this point. But no, Master
The
Rebels coming
ball
back
gets the
on the
touch in
ball
time.
just to retouch. Sock getting dangerously low right now as Aiden
Ooh,
almost
ball
going
almost
down.
finding Lucio here.
Almost finding out, but it seems that MSOE is able to clean up the rest of Stout right now. Master Rebels getting knocked into a corner.
MSOE just holding their point strong.
Definitely, as MSOE is able to take first point, and we're moving on to the next map. Bottom left, I assume.
I never know the
Yep,
name
in
of
the
these.
gardens. But also, it doesn't show us the icon. So I believe this one is called the Gardens. So right now we are looking for MSOE getting a major first point control. Stout swapping off the Tracer and onto Echo right now. Could be for a very dangerous pick against MSOE with no ability to shoot the Echo out of the sky. Yep, Echo looking just to poke out damage right now. Is going for a sneaky backside. And Sock going down early though from one of Corgi's icicles. Right now,
MSOE up
Nave coming
3
in
ults
hot
here.
and getting quickly pushed out. A big spear coming from Master Bubbles right now as MSOE takes first control of the point, really holding this corner very solidly against Stout.
Stout almost coming up on overclock here. But MSOE
MSOE
has
sitting on
almost
3,
4
almost
ults.
coming up to beat right now, as Stout is looking to work up to some more ults right now. Rush coming out from Stout, Cole coming out from MSOE right now, as well as Blizzard. Overclock coming out from Stock right now. As Stout is committing a handful of ults for this point, ultimately just to not be able to do anything right now. Nave almost falling to Stock right now, as Stock is sitting in the back by himself. Unfortunately, he gets taken down. Stout committing 3 ults for that fight, or at least 2 ults for that fight, and unable to get much value. Swapping over
MSOE
now
only
on
needing to
the
use
Moira.
one.
Definitely. As you see here, Sojourn getting swapped for Tracer, Echo getting swapped for Mei, and Kiriko getting swapped for the Moira. Oh, and back now on the Reaper.
Looks like we
Unfortunate
have a
switches.
true
They
mirror
will
comp here.
they will not be able to have some of their ults for this last touch now, as they've used quite a few and just swapped off characters. Beat
Terror
coming
Surge
out
coming out on both sides.
Beat coming out. Terror Surge coming out. Blossom still holding on. Stock falls early. Nave falls as well. Master Rebels low.
Master
Rebels
Rebel
falls. Spinal goes down as well.
falls.
Looks like MSOE
It looks
is
like this
holding
is
a
MSOE's
tight control
point
right
here.
now. Definitely MSOE getting another clean control on Suravasa right now, moving to the 3rd point. Unfortunately, that is a pretty bad spawn for MSOE to have to walk by.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, but it looks like no. Stout's on the other side, though, unless that's their spawn. I can't tell. As we are going into the very tight corner right now. Stout will have the ability of first control, it seems. But MSOE, though, is still coming up on a couple ults. Stout as well sitting on Beat and coming up on a Blizzard.
Stout just
Stout
looking to try and hold this strong.
Right
big wall.
Big
Big wall on
right
both
now.
sides.
Wall on both sides. Coalescence
Stout.
coming out on MSOE's side.
MSOE's
Freeze as well coming out on MSOE. Finding some big picks right now. Massive Blizzard coming out from Korga right there, getting on Sock and Ganish, as MSOE is quick to regain control of the point
MSOE
from
saw
Stout.
Stout's first control and laughed in their face. They said,
Definitely.
nope, this is my point now.
It's there. It's looking like MSOE might be able to take this map right now and keep themselves in the running. As you see right now, MSOE
sitting on 2 ults here.
Sitting on 2 outs, MSOE coming up on Terror Surge and pretty far from Beat and Blossom. As you see here, a big wall coming out right now as Master Bubbles is getting kind of the brunt of the force. Blizzard coming out though right now. Master Bubbles goes down still. Coalescence coming out from Stout though, a little late to help save Master Bubbles. Spinal goes down as well, as Rattler might fall right now. Ridiculously low. Blossom coming out, getting speared out of it.
Speared out of Blossom.
And
wow.
getting rightly punished.
Big spear by Rattler. Rattler just
Big
steamrolling all of these ults here.
Shutting down Sock's Blossom entirely. Sock was looking to definitely finish up on the dangerously low Rattler there.
Oh,
surviving as you see here right now, it's coming up to last fight. MSOE has the ult advantage right now, coming up with Beat and Blossom right now. Blossom coming
There
out,
goes
finding
Blossom.
Master Bubbles, looking to be able to get
Finding
two that were
Spino.
low, able to get 3 right now.
Killjoy falling to Rattler. Stealthy sock.
Definitely. MSOE, a
Team kill.
dominating performance on Suravasa right now, really showing you that they are not done, that they will continue to fight until their last breath to stay within Battle for Wisconsin.
What a turnaround that MSOE just made.
Absolutely dominating performance from MSOE there.
Knave with play of the game here.
They were not going to let Stout have any more control of the points after first, and they definitely delivered with that. A commanding performance from Knave and Corgi right now, definitely putting up very good walls, fantastic blossoms. Overall, just a very solid performance from both
Yeah.
sides.
Looks like after the break, looked like MSOE just had to take a minute just to collect themselves and just coordinate like we haven't seen them yet before.
They had a little
And
heart to heart,
just,
and boy, God,
yep.
did it work for them. They shot back and just shot down Stout's any advance they had right now. So I believe next map right now, we're going into push. So going to be curious to see if Stout's going to pick a more dive-oriented push map, or if they're going to go for tried and true new Queen Street Brawl is looking at where it's going to come out. Another Orisa mirror, I bet.
I could see Stout doing a maybe pulling a bit of a curveball here and maybe going dive just to throw off the Orisa Brawl of MSOE. But who knows?
They might, but if they stick on the Reaper May, that Winston might have a hard time finding value against such a close-knit team for a dive.
Indeed.
But I guess only time will tell what is the plan for both sides as we're going to head into the Queen Street soon.
We'll see if Stout can kind of collect it together and see if they can
Stout can solidify this win, or if MSOE is going to make a 3-win comeback at the very end here. Maybe pushing us to map 5. A reverse sweep for MSOE would be an insane thing to watch. Definitely, as we are loading into the map right now. Definitely curious to see as really what the game plan from both sides are going to be. Are we going to see both teams contesting for the early lead on the high ground, or are they going to go right on and fight for the bot?
Yeah, those are two of the main. I could definitely see both teams going for the high ground here. They both seem to be very high ground oriented teams and comps.
Definitely
We
very
will see.
controlling teams. MSOE
pulling out the Rhine. Interesting.
I don't believe that's going to be helpful for them. Into the Orisa and Stout coming out on the Soldier Echo.
MSOE switching the Orisa right away.
So they
teasing us with that Rhine.
Teasing us with some Reinhardt gameplay. That would be definitely. I would love to see some Reinhardt gameplay, but unfortunately, he's terrible. So your MSOE, both teams coming out right now, seeing if we're going to go for the high ground right now or going right for point. So your MSOE going for the high ground.
Stout going for low ground here.
Going for low ground. Echo able to fly over the top though, looking probably for early sticky bombs. You see here, Echo looking for early picks right now. Both teams contesting the high ground. Big sticky nades coming out, taking down Aiden Holt.
Finding Lucio right away.
But a big wall coming out from Corgi right now, as the Echo is seemingly running rampant in the backlines of MSOE.
MSOE just not paying any mind to this Echo.
Definitely not. This final goes
as
down
I say,
fast, but they are all dangerously low. Looks like Stout will have first push of the bot. Definitely that Echo was definitely the Echo big pick on the Lucio early on. Definitely slowed down MSOE's momentum there.
Indeed.
As Stout will have their first
close
push.
Close to coalescence right away.
Definitely a solid safe pick right now for MSOE on the Cassidy. Definitely going to shut down any movement. Definitely big damage against Orisa, as well as shutting down Echo's movements.
Oh, for sure.
So the MSOE looking to do some testing on the high ground. Rather going down on the point right now. As Coalescence
Ooh,
from Shattered Axe
Corgi
already.
almost getting dangerously low.
Almost low. The invisible Coalescence keeping him alive.
Master Bubble falling.
Master Bubble falls early. MSOE flipping control really quickly right now. Spinal looking to get some damage off right now to build up. Yep, Copy is online right now. Let's see here.
Having to use Coal
barely able to get out. Killjoy, an
there.
unfortunate teleport in to help his teammate, getting picked off by Nave. So your MSOE is gonna looks like they're gonna take control right now as Stout is down their support. So yes, MSOE will regain control.
Stout has the ult advantage here.
MSOE regaining the lead off Stout right now, but Stout is, yes, as you said, sitting up on 4 ults, while MSOE is not sitting on any. Definitely have to see here.
Gate
Rush
coming out with Visor.
Visor coming out. Terra Surge coming out.
Terra Surge.
Definitely playing on this good offense right now.
Looks like Spinal's trying to save Duplicate here.
Definitely saving Duplicate right now.
Ooh,
Stout,
big team kill by Stout.
big team kill, committing 3 ults for that fight, and boy, did it work out for them. But right now, MSOE coming up themselves on 4 ults soon enough. But Stout is coming up on beat as well as still holding on to the Copy, which I don't know what they'll pick for the Copy. They could pick DPS or could get another Orisa on the field. Let's see here. Stout didn't really contest them there, not really looking to go in for a fight right now. They're more looking just to hold.
Interesting choice.
Very interesting, but Stealthy Sock goes down early right now. Looks like they're trying to flank him from the back. Engaging in this Hypole. An Orisa Copy comes out right now.
Orisa Copy.
But Terra Surge coming out, looking to probably shut down this Copy very fast.
Deadeye finding the
taking
duplicate.
Down the Copy. Master Bubble's falling early. This is looking pretty bad for Stout right now as MSOE is pushing them back and back. For now, MSOE now regains the lead and are vastly approaching forward spawn. All while holding on to Coalescence and Beat for that fight. Stout only having Beat at their disposal. As you see here, MSOE will get forward spawn right now as they're now looking, as Stout looks to re-engage with them. Coalescence coming out from Shattered Axe right now, keep his team alive as well as himself. Both sides
Beat coming down.
Both beats from sides coming out as well. As you're seeing here, Stealthy Sock going on the backup right now as MSOE is still taking a solid push right now, going up almost to 70 right now. Spinal looking for the confirming pick on Lucio. Corgi getting unfortunately outed right there, falling fast as Nave falls as well. Seems like MSOE is taking that as a sign to fall back and use their forward spawn.
Ooh, Lucio almost getting staggered from the tank.
Almost getting staggered, but right now MSOE is just looking for the re-engage for their team as they're finding it hard to get out of that little spawn room. MSOE able to get out right now as forward spawn is gone. Looking for the re-engage right now for Stout themselves can get onto forward spawn.
Stout trying to take control of
Stout coming up on 4
ults
ults though right now. MSOE still falling behind.
Gate
in the ult
coming
game.
out by Killjoy.
Rush coming out.
Finding
Moira.
Moira.
Also goes down. Rush Visor coming out. At least getting 2 picks right there. 3 picks right now on Rush Visor.
What a cleanup by Sock here.
Spinal and Sock do a nice cleanup there as Stout is looking for forward spawn right now. Stout is looking up, unlocking forward spawn right now as MSOE is fully ready to re-engage right now. MSOE though kind of in the disadvantage right now given the ult usage.
Definitely MSOE is coming up on gonna be coming up on 4 ults almost
definitely
instantaneously.
Gonna be coming on 4 ults, but are they gonna have to use that just to retake the bot, or are they gonna use it just to command the lead?
Echo looking for another dupe, gets the Moira dupe.
A big copy right there, but a Coalescence coming up from Shattered Axe again. That marking, I believe that's his 2nd or 3rd Cole coming out right now. As Corgi is able to clean up on MSOE.
Corgi, the cleanup crew.
The cleanup Corgi coming out and definitely finishing up on what the Terror Search from Rattler started. MSOE only committing 2 ults for that fight there. Definitely going to be helping them right now as they come on to retake the lead. But I mean, further the lead, but regain control of the space that Stout was able to forward spawn at. Master Bubble is looking for some poke right now, trying to build a quick Terror Surge. Because he's starting to get...
Blossom coming out by Nave.
Getting stunned out though, unfortunately.
Beat
But
coming out
Nave is still able to live.
by
Master
Aiden.
Bubbles falls early, as well as Ganish from an early on Ender. And Nave able to clean up on the rest of the backline of Stout as MSOE continues to further. And, well, Sock is in the back of the map right now, but, you know, he's having some fun. But no, MSOE gaining a tight control right now, almost getting to 100 meters. As Sock is
Sock being
looking for a nice
the
stealthy engage, or is he
living
going to
up
get out of
living
there?
up to his name of stealthy.
He is looking for that little stealthy engage right now as he is running back. Knave looking
Trying to
to
maybe
contest
trying
him,
to
but
peel one of the DPSs off to
definitely,
get the
but
pick.
no, as you see here, Terror Surge coming out, not really getting much. Agent Hulk falling to Master Bubbles though. Stealthy Sock looking for the backline control right now. Able to finish
Corgi.
off Corgi, as looks like MSOE will fall here right now. But they
Big
will
team
have
kill by Stout.
definitely big team kill, but they do still have the forward spawn advantage. And they do have the 100 meters of control they still have. So now Stout's gonna have to do some major major ground workup right now as they are coming up. Rattler able to get the contest on the high ground there. Now the fourth Coalescence coming out from Shattered Axe right now.
Man, Coalescence, man.
Coalescence, Shattered Axe seems to just get those off cooldown. I mean, every fight he just seems to have it. Terror Surge coming out from Rattler, Beat coming out from Stout, Copy going down, not able to get a Coalescence out.
Copying Moira again.
Nash falls down from Deadeye, a very clean pick. Spinal able to finish up on Corgi, but Rattler able to finish up on Spinal. Here, MSOE is looking to do like a solid regain here. Master Bubble is dangerously low. Master Bubble is falling. MSOE is able to keep control right now as they're going to push back to get their forward spawn. Stout right now kind of running low. They have two ults coming up while MSOE is coming up on two as well. Terra Surge, Rush for Stout. MSOE is coming up on Blossom and Beat. As well as Shattered Axe coming up on his 5th Coalescence of the match.
Wow.
We should
just add a little counter.
Just insane
every
how
time
much
Shattered
value
Axe gets that Coalescence.
That Coalescence gets major value. Here, Beat coming out, Blossom coming out. Nave unfortunately goes down to the Stoger, but Master Bubbles falls as well. Rush coming out from Stout right now. Corgi looking to stay still. Coalescence online. Rather almost building up another Terror Surge. Big Spear coming out, almost getting the pick on Nash.
MSOE up on ults here.
MSOE is looking to cap the entire point right now, as Bubbles is looking to make a recontest right now, but no Terror Surge, as Rattler himself is still sitting on a Terror Surge himself. You see here, MSOE is safely backing up. They don't need, it's the final minute of the fight. They don't need to commit for it. They don't need to do the whole commit yet. You see here, MSOE is just looking to keep them just defended on their spawn.
Spinal looking to dupe
for a
someone
pick,
specific.
getting speared instead. Get Rattler going for the full commit there, pushing Stout back. Rattler probably looking for a Terror Surge right now. Master Bubbles falling quickly to Corgi again.
Unable to find anyone with overclock here.
Is cleaning up right now, and it looks like they're going to be able to cap the point completely within the last 30 seconds.
A map.
Once again, MSOE
gearing up
dominating
for that reverse
sweep.
Right
there. The big swap to Cassidy by Corgi there, really dominating against the Echo and Orisa, really making them kind of just
Bubble here
not
with
able
play
to do
the game.
Definitely, it was
right at the top of the match here.
Stout had a good control in the stop, but MSOE quickly turned that around for them. It really made them have to work a lot for the rest of the map, which ultimately did not work for them. As we're going on to map 5 of this tournament.
Hybrid. Maybe our prayers will be answered, and we'll get to see some Kings gameplay.
That they will pick the beloved Kings row, and it would definitely work for both sides comps. So maybe, just maybe,
and maybe we'll actually be able to see some Rhine gameplay, some of the Rhine gameplay that MSOE teased us with at the beginning.
A little teasing. If both sides pick Rhine, we'll definitely be in for some fun.
Indeed. What a back and forth match so far.
Definitely back and forth, but MSOE seemed to have complete control near the end.
MSOE coming into map 5 with all of the momentum. Completely stuffing Stout's momentum and just taking it for themselves.
That's definitely true right there. MSOE just having a very, very great comeback right now. Can they clutch the comeback and do a 3 and come back on the sweep right now, as we are hopefully going to get our map choice in soon.
We can only imagine what Stout is feeling right now.
Absolutely.
Potentially
Maybe,
getting reverse swept out of the tournament here.
definitely, it's some nerves maybe chilling up their spine right now. Maybe they're having to just rethink their game plan. Oh, it's a surprising Numbani pick.
Numbani.
Not probably to be expected from Stout's primarily dive team right now. Let's see if they can
Yeah,
clutch up the win
yeah.
against MSOE's more staggered brawl comp on Numbani. So I'm definitely
Especially
thinking,
especially if Stout gets defense first. Pick
definitely,
it like I can imagine a diva pick going hard on the high ground in of first point.
I can definitely see just the Winston comp coming back around. It would really kind of just screw over with MSOE's Orisa oriented comp.
Yeah. We can only imagine, can only theorize so far what these teams decide to go for. The rationale behind the Numbani pick.
Definitely see a very close match right now. Map 5, the back of the playoffs. So curious to
Both
see right now is, are both teams feeling pretty tired out right now from this constant back and forth clashing they just had to do. Definitely some tough Overwatch being played on both sides though.
absolutely both teams giving it their all has to not be eliminated here.
Definitely showing each side showing why they deserve to continue on in the tournament, as we've seen. Hopefully this
Absolutely.
last match will be just as great as the ones that came before it, and we'll see
Oh, of
truly a
course.
battle for the ages.
This round will certainly be the most exciting map yet.
See here, hopefully we'll be loading into the map soon. We can see what's going on. There we go. They're coming in right now on Numbani. I'm expecting Stout will probably run the more defensive Winston dive as they are defending first. And curious to see what MSOE is going to roll out on right now. As I see it, MSOE on
Stout with the
Diva dive comp coming out, and MSOE more, or I guess you'd say Stout's kind of running. Nope, they're going on the poke comp right now. Definitely something that MSOE will have to worry about. But MSOE right now going on a Diva Venture sim comp. Interesting to see what that's going to do here.
I'm sure the sim will be similar to what we saw during Busan, and just to get them out the door.
Maybe, or they're going to use the sim TP just to kind of, if they have any supports that are just sitting around, just to dive on top of them and kind of dominate. I see it, but no, swapping it off. They're just going with the. They're keeping the sim, but going on Orisa and Reaper though. So I'm guessing they're going to look for big like TP dives onto Stout's backline. See right now they're taking full control.
Taking right side high ground here.
Taking right side high ground, but teleport comes out. Teleporting on top of the back high ground right now. Setting Corgi able to set up some turrets right now. Stealthy Sock going right down quickly. Spinal though taking out Corgi.
Corgi falling to Spinal here.
Master Bubble right there.
Master Bubble very dangerously close to demeching.
Dangerously low. MSOE taking that nice little safe spot in the corner as they keep going on capping the point. Almost up to 2 ticks right now. Diva back on point right though, but Mech getting demolished from Nave right there as he's keeping Stout off of the point. As here. Shattered Axe unfortunately goes down.
Diva getting demexed.
Diva's on the demech. Spinal looking to get the pick, able to get the pick on Aiden. But MSOE is able to cap though. A big cap from MSOE there.
Yeah.
As now Stout is going to have to force to just back up and let MSOE take control of the payload. Definitely the big solid plays coming right now. Corgi swapping onto the Cassidy.
The Cassidy
really to make Spinal's life a nightmare right now, as we saw before.
Spinal
Though it'll be more
sitting on
difficult
dupe
now
here.
given the diva. Now as you see here, Nave looking to contest their high ground with the Kiriko Echo.
Shattered Axe having the first
Having
coalescence of the game
Coalescence of the
already.
game. We should just have a counter on the screen for Shattered Axe Coalescence. Number 1 is already out the door.
First out.
But Spinal with the big Reaper copy right now. As he's able to get undone before he's able to use Blossom. Nave looking for a Blossom there, not really connecting with anyone. As MSOE is still slowly moving the point forward right now, pushing Stout back and out. Definitely seems like MSOE is having a commanding presence right now on Numbani, a map that we first thought they would probably struggle with against the dive. But no, they are definitely showing why it does not matter what you play, our brawl will work against you.
Yeah. Orisa
right
proven to be the impenetrable
Diva
defense.
Diva looking just to keep them off from tapping the point too early right now. MSOE with a jaw-dropping 3 minutes on the clock still right now as they're looking to tap the point again. 0.4 meters. It seems like will MSOE be able to clean up the rest?
Spinal trying to clean up everyone else on point here.
Trying to look for a pick right now, but they're just MSOE is unyielding. They are not dying.
Finds Shattered.
Finds a kick. Finds Aiden. Rattler's the only one left alive. Can he solo 3 people? I mean,
like he's going to.
But he's able to get out. He's able to get out. This is great. Able to get out, but Corgi's able to just walk on and cap the point.
Wow.
MSOE coming on 4 minutes into the final push right now. Definitely a very commanding performance from MSOE right now.
With the second coalescence out right away.
Second coalescence, another add to our counter right now. As MSOE is pushing them into kind of an awkward spot right now, pushing them back into their spawn more. Corgi finding a pick on Sock.
Final still sitting on clone here.
Out sitting on 3 ults still right now, not really having a chance to use it. MSOE is just kind of making it bad right now. Stat maybe looking for a copy. The copy comes out on Lucio right now, but we get a Terror Surge coming out, trying to eliminate that copy as soon as possible.
But Gate comes out by Killjoy. Just
definitely comes out. MSOE just cutting around. But no, MSOE cutting around, unable to really. Spinal going down early again, as MSOE is now looking to re-engage now that the gate is done. Almost getting a clean pick on Nave right there from right click. But Ganish goes down again from Rattler. Rattler pushing them back into their spawn. Sock going down as well. Diva about to bomb.
Diva.
Bubbles bombing point right now. See if that gets a pick. It does find Shattered Axe, but it does not matter because MSOE will take the point. 3.5 minutes on the clock.
Record time.
An absolutely dominating performance from MSOE there. 3 minutes, 3.5 minutes on the clock. That's going to be tough to follow up from Stout right there. As the dream of reverse sweeping from MSOE is looking like it's coming true right now.
Indeed, and it is. We'll see if Stout has any comp differences
definitely
to respond to this.
That Sim TP just onto their back high ground really just stuck out and just let MSOE take full control of the first point from Stout there. And that kind of performance really then reflected on through the ends of the map.
Stout looking for the Winston play here.
Oh, looking for the Winston dive right now. MSOE
Winston
the
into Diva
here.
For
the response here. Looks like Stout is going for a full dive right now with
Uber
that
dive comp.
Uber dive, but MSOE is still on
Busan.
Definitely, but MSOE is still on the Cassidy Reaper, which is gonna pose some trouble for Master Bubbles as well as Stealthy Sock. That Cassidy though, if he just makes any sort of hits on Sock, he's not gonna be able to really want to risk engaging. And same with Spinal, one hinder and it's kind of over for them because MSOE will just kind of collapse on top of them.
Yeah.
See here, see what
we will see. We will see how things play out as the round has gotten started.
Definitely, MSOE looking to be more of a close-knit group right now. Probably predicting that Stout is going on to more of a dive comp, and they don't want to risk just being out in the open.
Sombra getting behind
getting
MSOE
behind right
right
now,
away.
looking for a hack right now, hacking on Corgi right now. As Master Bubbles though is dangerously low, but able to get back up to full. But he's still getting dangerously low again.
Health bar just
Health bar
playing
goes
like a
down,
pogo stick right now.
just like a pogo stick as Master Bubbles is able to narrowly escape. But Rattler will not let him, as Rattler and Aiden Hulk are able to finish up on Master Bubbles. Knave taking down Sock. But Aiden Hulk, losing the Lucio matchup, unfortunately, is unable to get out. But Stout will have to back off and let MSOE keep their defense. As you see here,
MSOE just impenetrable by
definitely
Stout's
they are
defenses.
keeping that high ground to themselves. That Reaper casting really making Master Rebels put in the work just to get anywhere. As you see here, but Stout is trying to go for a sneaky cap right now, seeing if MSOE will not let them get a first tick though. As Master Rebels is looking to do a little bubble dance here, but he is getting ripped to shreds right now from Knave. Master Rebels still falling down as everyone else seems to be diving for him.
Shadow Dax having his third coalescence
Winston,
of the match here.
Oh my, yeah, third coalescence coming up. Killjoy going down early from Knave. Hack getting interrupted from Rattler. As you see here,
So he's
Master
sitting on
Bubbles
3
is
ults.
really definitely Stout sitting on 3 ults, coming up to their 4th, coming up with EMP. MSOE sitting on 4 as well. Right now, we're seeing this Master Bubble is really having difficulty trying to engage against MSOE's tight defense. Heavy damage coming out from Cassidy and Reaper that are really making it difficult. It's like MSOE is trying to spot the Sombra right now because I bet they're betting she has EMP. As well, Primal coming out, almost falling off the map, and Spinal gets killed. No EMP going to be engaged in this fight, but Corgi goes down from a quick cleanup crew.
Sock with Pulse Bomb here.
Again, Master Bubbles getting a pick, but himself going down as well. MSOE is able
Pulse
to keep
Bomb
them.
finds
Rush
Knave.
coming out. Unfortunate Pulse. Unfortunate for Knave there, but Coalescence coming out right now. As we are going to see Shattered Axe just keeping Rattler alive. EMP coming out just to solo on top of the Moira. Definitely a big pick right there. Nash almost
coming out
Ajaxing
by
that beat.
Ganesh.
That beat almost became an Ajax. Deadeye coming out right now. As you see here, Spinal goes down though, and MSOE is quick to then regain control. Master Bubble's still alive in the back right there, looking for big picks right now. But
Diva Bomb coming out.
Diva Bomb coming out, unfortunately,
they
is
find the
unable
Diva
to
though.
get a pick. Unable to get a pick and unable to remake.
It's looking promising for Stout to control.
Looking like in the final minute, they might be able to cap the point there. But Aiden Hulk just kind of being a menace to this Master Bubbles right now. Unfortunately, the Blossom was able to find anyone.
Nash. Master Bubble finding Lucio.
Finding Lucio. Brandon, Corgi now on top of the Sombra. Looking to see here, is Stout going to be able to regain control? Stout is able to cap point right now. 3 minutes on the clock.
What an incredibly close game here.
Definitely an incredibly close matchup right there. MSOE really almost holding them towards the edge of the map. So I guess we will see right now if Stout will be able to full cap it from MSOE or not. I believe MSOE will have the time advantage though going into if they are able to full cap. Stealthy Sock looking to demech Rattler pretty early on. Seems he's able to get out and back at full health. Primal coming out. Rattler getting demech right now.
Finds Lucio.
Finds Lucio. Rattler goes down. This is here. Master Bubble's looking to clean up.
Diving on Kiri. Finds Kiri.
Diving on top of MSOE right now.
Bubble playing ultra aggressive here.
Yes, now that they don't have to take point anymore, they can really focus on just collecting and taking space from MSOE here.
Knave sitting up top, looking to maybe get the drop down on Stout.
Definitely right now, as Knave they're looking at regaining control of the point right now.
Big
Rattler
EMP by
EMP,
Spinal here, hacking 4.
But a big counter EMP from Corgi right there, able to kind of clean up the rest of Stout's attack right there. As they're able to quickly and swiftly take care of the rest of Stout's attack going into the final minute. Is Spinal going to look for a sneaky back cap? I don't believe MSOE will allow that from him though, as he has to now fall back with his team.
Man.
So now
getting less than a
scouting
meter
out,
away
for a big dive right now to try and cap the point coming into the final minute right now. And see here, they're going on the dive right now,
Final
but
looking
Rattler on the
for
Orisa though,
the
making it a
attack
little
here.
more difficult for Monkey to want to just engage on anyone. As here, making some big picks on the top there. A pulse coming out. The
Pulse
hack
bomb
though,
finding Shattered.
unfortunately, Shattered X is unable to get Suzu from that hack. Very clutch from him. But Spinal going down as well. Big blocks coming out,
Dave
getting down Ganish.
finding Nat
Coming
Ganish.
down to the final minute of the match right here. As
Rattler coming
Stout
up
is looking a
on
little
Surge
grim
here.
for ults right here right now. Stout only sitting on Primal if they need it. And MSOE coming up on Terra Surge, and beat is 50. And maybe we'll see Shattered Axe farm the fastest the fastest coalescence in history. But Corgi back out on Cassidy right now, looking to shut down anyone. Sock almost going down early into the fight. Definitely be crucial to get him out early for MSOE. As now, final 15 seconds of the fight, MSOE looks like they're not going to give up any ground control right now. Monkey coming in right now, inside the barrier, gets hacked.
Getting hacked out of Terra Surge.
Definitely big Primal coming out from Master Bubbles right now, looking for any sort of pick right now. Stealthy Sock going down early. This is bad for them if they're not able, if MSOE is able to clean up. Sock might not be able to retouch after this. Big EMP coming out though. But it is all for nothing as MSOE is able to swiftly clean up.
It looks like it's just Nash and Killjoy.
Coalescence coming out! Oh my god!
There's the Coalescence. That's what, number 4?
Tracer coming out. Tracer's just touching point. Shock's touching point. Is he going to be able to retouch, or is he admitting defeat? He is not admitting defeat just yet. But he does swiftly go down. And MSOE with the reverse sweep on Stout, keeping themselves alive.
Wow.
What an exciting comeback from MSC right there. A Cinderella match, as you would say.
Rattler with play of the game here as Orisa in the final moments of the match.
The final moments of the match. Definitely both teams congratulating each other. A very hard-fought game from both sides. I definitely thought this map could have gone either way with how both WELL teams were performing.
Indeed, I definitely thought Stout had it in the bag after those first 2 maps, but I was pleasantly surprised when MSOE came out with the reverse sweep, just
Definitely
demolishing on Flashpoint.
Absolutely, just absolutely kind of just on Flashpoint is kind of where all started working in MSV's favor. They just started completely dominating fights against Stout. Who knows what happened during that break, but they sure did absolutely just kind of wind out and finish off Stout from the competition, unfortunately.
Absolutely.
And we'd like to
very exciting plays here.
Very exciting plays. We'd like to thank you all for watching. As be sure to stay tuned later as we will be having UW Stevens Point and UW Whitewater facing off, and then at 2:45, and then following that at 4:30, the winner of that will go up against MSOE to see who will be going into the losers grand finals against our final game of the night, Carthage UW Madison.
Indeed. Stay tuned. Plenty more exciting gameplay to be brought to you this afternoon.
Definitely. Thank you all for watching so much. Have a good afternoon.
Thank you, guys.